Hello guys, I'm Intisar. Today, welcome. I want to share with you how I treat my patient when it comes to arthritic conditions and some of the things you can do. So if you like this video, please share it with any elderly relatives you know or people who you know, sportsmen, sportswomen, or anybody you know who suffers from arthritic conditions, joint pain, and who really want to get help so they can feel and move in a beautiful, mobile way without the horrible pain. I really feel for people who suffer from arthritic conditions. It is really debilitating and the stiffness is truly awful. So the word arthro means joint. Itis means inflammation. So whenever you see any medical words that has the word itis, remember that always means inflammation. Inflammation can be categorized by three qualities: redness, swelling, and stiffness. And this is what's categorized, especially when it comes to conditions such as rheumatoid arthritis, which is an autoimmune disease. You also have osteoarthritis, and you've got gout. Gout happens in the foot. It's also a inflammatory disease that affects the metabolism, and it's a high concentrate of uric acid. Whereas rheumatoid arthritis is symmetrical, you get both side swellings, whereas osteoarthritis, it's only asymmetrical, you get one side of the arthritis. Now we've looked at these conditions, let's look at some of the ways that arthritis can happen. Some of the common ways that can happen is I've had patients who have come to me because they've done prolonged, they've sat in one area, they've typed a lot, so they've got something that you can call mechanical arthritis, in the sense that it's repetitiveness. For that, it's very simple to treat. You could use remedies such as Ruta, remedies such as Arnica, and a beautiful one which is called MagPhos, which is magnesium, phosphorus, which is a mineral. But when it comes to chronic illnesses like rheumatoid arthritis, and even in some cases osteoarthritis, we look at the person whole. So what does this mean? What does it mean when holistic practitioners, homeopaths, naturopaths, herbalists, Ayurvedic doctors, when they talk about this, what does this mean? So in ancient Greek philosophy, there's a saying, as within, as without. What that means is how you truly think inside. An illness can show itself in the same way when it comes to an outside. So let's look at arthritis. So for example, when I've seen people with arthritic conditions, they've come to me very stressed, they've had a very fixed mindset. And I'm looking at their energy levels, they're usually very low, very perfectionist ideals. And so when I look at their body, the same thing happens in their bodies. It's hard for them to move their joints, it's inflammatory conditions. And so when you have a mindset that's fixed, you can't see yourself improving, life is really stuck, you've had lots of traumas, it affects your mindset and it also affects their body. So what I would do would be look at remedies that can relieve their mind. Look at herbal medicine that can help them internally, give them the right nutrition to help them, their body to work. And also refer them to other practitioners such as osteopaths, physios, yoga therapists, because movement is truly important. Because what happens is some people, as they get older, they forgot to move. You know, with modern day lifestyle, people can sit in their cars, they don't want to walk the long distances, people don't want to stretch in the morning, stretch in the evening, so you're carrying huge weight, you're doing different stances, you pick up something from the floor, your body begins to get a hinge and you tingle sensation. You feel that your leg muscles, your back muscles tighten up, become more stiff. And also it does depend on your mindset, because as people begin to think of limitation, of thoughts, limiting belief system, their body begins to contract, the body begins to stiffen, the spirit begins to dissolve, and you do feel a sense of inflammatory in the mind and inflammatory in the body. So as a holistic practitioner, we look at all of that. We also look at the medicines that the patient has taken, if they've had any side effects through that, and also looked at any bad news the patient has received, looked at from their childhood, how their parents were to them, what are the mindset that they've got from their parents that they hold in their brain, what are the mindset that as they've grown older they've got from their peers, from their managers. All of that makes a big difference in terms of how you show up in the world. Other remedies you can look at is bryonia, sulfur, but it is very important to seek a practitioner who knows about holistic medicine. You can visit me on www.embracevitality.co.uk. But before you do that, I want to also share with you some of the most beautiful herbs you can take. And one of the most amazing oil that I recommend to my patient is taking moringa oil. Moringa oil is an amazing oil. It grows in India in the foothills of the Himalayas. It's a herb, especially has the most amino acids that you need in your body. It also has a high concentrate of iron. It also has potassium, and it's truly amazing when it comes to any anti-inflammatory illness such as arthritis. So what you could do is in the mornings after your food, or even in the afternoon, just take a teaspoon of moringa oil, drink it, and it makes you feel good. If you want to do the smoothie route, what you could do is get moringa in a powder form. It's got a greenness to it, very pungent, bitter, so be careful. You can put it with your cucumbers, you can put it within any green vegetable fruit that you use, like apple, cucumber, water, mix it up, put a bit of the moringa powder, consume it, and you should feel amazing. Also do light exercises like Pilates, which is even more subtler and much more gentler to the body than when it comes to yoga. You can see an osteopathic doctor, you can also see a homeopathic consultant, but do visit me on www.embracevitality.co.uk. Please like and subscribe if you found this amazing, and you are all here as your own doctors. If you decide to go on this healing journey, you'll find it truly amazing, because herbal medicine, it's a long road. There are so many beautiful herbs, but it's the mindset. What do we feed our souls? What do we nourish our body? It's like when you go to any beautiful farm, the quality of your fruit and vegetable depends on the soil. The soil is nourished, the farmer spends a lot of love to the flowers, to the plants. They make it and they extract it, they put it into the supplement, but it's done with loving energy that truly affects when the patient take those remedies, and everything works synergetically and beautifully to have a more holistic mindset. So do visit me, and if you want any information, you can DM me at info@embracevitality.co.uk. I look forward to hearing from you, more of your questions. Please like, subscribe and share, press the icon bell so we can grow this community.